Hey everyone, Darren here from the Music Vault. Do you ever go into a record shop and start looking around and see something that you're like, oh, this is awesome, and then you sit there for a split second and go, do I have this already? And then you make that split second decision to either get it, you come home and you've got it, however, it's a different pressing, or you get it, you come home and you got it. You get it, you come home and you don't got it, and you're friggin' ecstatic. Or you leave it, come home, only to find out that you don't have it, and you should have got it because it was a friggin' awesome price. Happens to me all the time. You know what else happens to me all the time? Forgetting what I have in my collection. How many of you guys have gone through this? You just forget. You're like, you see something. Like I have a thing right here that I keep stuff like this in, and pulled it out of the closet the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, and I started going through it, and I'm like, oh wow, I have that, and I have that, and holy mackerel, I didn't know I had that, and where'd that come from? Well, I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through that. It'll probably take me 2 videos, but I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to show you what I got, and we're going to both be surprised together. Playing in the background is this puppy that was in there, the Glorious Dead, and I got this came in the album, as well as this one. It has the download cards. I've never downloaded it, but I forgot all about having it on CD. I knew I had it on vinyl, but I forgot that the CD came with the vinyl. Anyways, we're going to go through these, and these are stuff like that I got in magazines. I got as samplers. A lot of them are samplers. Well, most of them are samplers. But I either got it in an order and I just filed it in there, and I have tons more in a binder right there. I have to get covers for. Or I got in an album. When I ordered the album, it came in the album and I just filed it in there, and I had already got the CD. I don't know, just all sorts of stuff. Face Down Records used to throw these in your order when you ordered them. I never ordered these. They would throw them in your vinyl, or in your box when you ordered stuff. And I got a pile of these mixed in with stuff. Some stuff I've had for years, like this one. I don't know where I got this one, but it has Ellis Underground on it. Baby Flies the Comet, which I freaking love that song. That's the only reason why I kept it. It's got tons of Christian bands on here. Like this was the sampler from, I don't even know what. Same 3 chords. I think it was Grey Dot Records or something like that. I got it in I must have got it in a magazine or something. I can't remember. Rocks Records. This was at Christmas time. This is Rocks Records, Best of 2019. Happy Holidays. This has got there you go, and you guys can pause it and check it out. This is the Saravox Music Festival, July 27 and 28, 2018 in Downey, California music sampler. I don't know how I got that. I'm not nowhere near California, and I never went. I'm guessing because it's Rocks, I probably got it in an order, which is really cool. Another Face Down Records. sampler. I like these samplers. I think they're pretty cool, especially the cardboard ones. I think I got this in a thing of Metal Hammer, and it's got all the Peaceville Records bands on there. You can freeze it and take a look. This I know I got in Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles. Metal is. I don't know what it is, but it's whatever. I know I got it in Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles. I don't know how I got this. This is the Imperinon sampler for Stained. I don't know how I got it. Maybe a magazine, I don't know. I don't know how I got this one either. I have this on vinyl. Reactory, they're a German thrash metal band. Don't know how I got it, but I got it. You know, actually, now that I think of it, Scott probably sent this to me. I don't know. Can't remember. But I know Scott has sent me a bunch of stuff over the years, and I don't know. Some stuff I get in, like I said, I get in albums and stuff like that. Alright. A band called Fatalist. This came in in that album, The Depths of Inhumanity. This is Swedish death metal style from I think California. Can't remember. Thought somebody was here. I'm home alone, so. Another Metal Hammer, Devil's Rejects. I think I've heard of Misery Signals. Conan, I might have heard of. That's it. And the rest, I have no friggin' clue. This is a Five Finger Death Punch sampler I got from Metal Hammer magazine. Thought it was pretty cool. I can tell them what magazine, like from Metal Hammer, because their logo is always on it, or Kerrang or something. This I know I got in the album from Exhumed. Vote for Exhumed. This is the Necrocracy album. Thought that was pretty cool. 2013 already. Wow. This is from Pitchfork, New York. They are a hardcore t-shirt company. They do Pitchfork t-shirts, like with their emblem and all sorts of stuff. And they're always sponsored by all these hardcore bands. I got that in an order when I used to buy their t-shirts when they were really super cheap. Now they're not so super cheap. This one is a Nuclear Blast one. And I got this, I know from, I never put the tape on it. The tape was already there. Yeah, Nuclear Blast Presents. I must have got it in, like, again, another magazine or something. I wonder where I got this from. Retroactive Records. Another sampler. Headbang and Volume 5. I really dig these samplers. I really like them. This was in the... I want to say this was in the last Aerosmith album ever put out. Music from Another Dimension. Might be wrong. I'm sure I'll get told in the comments. Right, Scott? Because you know, buddy. Because you are probably the only guy I know that freaking loves Aerosmith. Anyways, another one. This is Strength in Numbers. This is Sonic Union. These guys are a record label out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Zeke. Trigger Happy. Rise Over Run, Every Time I Die. This is probably more metalcore, like, than anything. Another Metal Hammer. This has, I want to say what Razor song is on here? There is no Razor song on here. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's just called Razor, I don't know. But 15 killer tracks. Got this in the first KK's Priest album. That was the CD that came with it. Got this from the Oracle album when they put that out. I think this was part of the Underground series from Rox Records. This is from Fearless Records. This is a DVD sampler. Never heard of it. Sugar Cult, I've heard of them. Static Lullaby, I've heard of them. Yeah, that's it. I've never watched it. This is still sealed. I don't know where I got this. Probably from another magazine. This is a David Bowie sampler. Earthling in the City. No idea what it is, but it's a David Bowie cover or thing. This I got from the band Them. There's a big story behind this. But yeah, I got this, and this was their first EP. It's a 3-song EP. I have nothing else by them. Well, there's a big story behind this. Maybe one day. I think I got into it a number of videos ago when I actually got the order. This is from Classic Rock, the magazine. Invisible Airwaves. There is nobody on here that I've ever heard of, which is cool sometimes. You know, you get bands that you've never heard of and you end up finding some that you like. This is a sampler from No Life to Metal Records, Volume 2. I might have Volume 1, I'm not sure. Got a lot of great stuff on it. It's got, I'll tell you what. Oh, I threw my back out, so my back is quite sore. So we'll do this, and you can freeze it and see some of the really cool stuff on here. Madrost, Avenger of Blood, Vindicator. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. Really cool stuff. We'll keep going. I'll pull some more out. That came from Deliverance when Rox did the reissues the very first time. That's from Sodom. I don't know what album that is. I can't remember. I'm drawing a brain fart. Somebody will tell me though. That's another one from Rox. This is Ultimatum. That came in the album. Another Rox Midi Christmas from 2018, the best of. I think there was a best of 2019 in here. I like the fact that this is cool gatefold with the 2 Men of Power right there. There you go. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Biogenesis, Helix, Crystalvox, Deliverance, Soldier, Primal. I thought that was pretty cool. Strife. This is a full album, actually. I think I put it in there because it's super thin. It's a gatefold, and it would just get trashed in with the other stuff. A band called Bleedience. I forget where they're from. I'm gonna say Germany because no, Oysten. So they're probably from Denmark or Sweden or something. Can't remember what this is like. I got this years and years ago. I thought the cover was pretty cool though. Necrolust, a cut above. This is from Metal Hammer again. You see the back there. I got a crap ton of these things. The Great British Trendkill Volume 2. I heard of Mordecai, but I think that they're a different band. The Iniquity. Take Her to... No, never heard of any of them, but there you go. The cover's pretty cool too. Here's another one. Metal on Metal. Metal Hammer Presents. And that's got Trivium, Korn, Dream Theater, Alter Bridge, Carcass, Let Live, Watain, Asking Alexandra. Okay, so if you listen to that, those first 8, that'll tell you the cross of like the different metal genres already in that. I think they listed 8 different metal genres in this. Yeah. Another Boone's Overstock. I like these because like they act like a coupon too. They tell you kind of 20% off. I don't know if you get that. Like I think for first time buyers get 20% off your first order. Yeah. This is The Waking Eyes. Never heard of it, but it's I don't know if it's a full-length album or if it's 1 song, 2 songs, an EP. Video sound in stores now. Sloppy Sweat. Okay, Watch Your Money, enhanced video, and then so again, Terraphobia. That's in the. This is death metal from down under. Yep, awesome stuff. Actually, the funny thing is, this Michael Jelenic. Every year on my birthday, this dude sends me a happy birthday. He's the very first one ever because he's in Australia and they are like 12 hours ahead of us. So he always sends me a happy birthday. The first one every year for the last, I don't know how many years. But that's his band. Awesome death metal. Evolution. This is the 7th. I think this was out before. This is 2018. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. Another one from, I don't know, Rock Sound Magazine. And this has got all sorts of stuff on it. CKY, Pitch Shifter, Skindred, the John Spencer Blues Explosion, OTEP, Killswitch Engage, all sorts of stuff. This is a band called Black Ambrosia. Rumor has it that it was Jeff Waters from Annihilator. This is one of his first bands. That's what I heard. I can't find anything on it. A friend of mine gave me that, as well as that one. This is from 1992. Oh, no, 2014. So I don't know. I don't think so, because I think I want to say that Alice in Hell came out in 89, 88, something like that. Victory Record sampler. I got this because of Jungle Rot. I ordered all their albums through, they were on Victory Records. Okay. Nuclear Blast. That's got all the Nuclear Blast albums on there. I think another one from Face Down Records. The band We Are the Fallen. Again, it's a trifecta fold, but it's super thin, so I threw it in there like the Strife. Helix, Bastard of the Blues. This is a promotional I got from No Life to Metal. That's the album from Helix. Another Metal Hammer. Zombification, Workshop. Never heard of any of these bands. Arise Instability, 1833 AD. Yeah, never heard of any of those bands. Another Nuclear Blast. Freeze it and you read. Now this, I had every one of these. I don't know why I gave them up. I sold them when I sold all my magazines, and I'm ticked off for it. I had every single issue of Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles except for the very first one, and I sold them for $100. And I can tell you right now, I paid triple that, because there was 100 issues and they were all basically, well, they got up in price, but I think they stopped at $7.99 for the last, and every one of them came with a CD. I have still a bunch of CDs that I've found over the years, but never all of them. And I found a couple unopened magazines. I think I found 4 Brave Words. I'm still ticked off about it. Thy Will Be Done. Another one. Triple. I hate these little dinky things. I'm gonna throw that on later, actually. What do we got? 21 minutes. I gotta hurry up because I only got 26 minutes 20 seconds to. This is Bill Mention bonus disc. Bill is the guitarist of bands like Final Axe and Titanic. That's from Scott Waters. Bill Mention. This is, I'm getting to the end anyways. The New Wave of Prevailing Metal. And this is a Bombworks. And you can check that out. Maybe focus it, I don't know. The Whosoevers, movement that Ryan Reese runs. They are, I think it's John 3:16 verse. For God so loved the world, gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever, the whosoevers, believeth in him shall not die but have everlasting life. John 3:16. Everybody knows that verse. And that, I don't know what that is. But that's it. That is a run through of all of the stuff that I forgot that I had. Yeah. Samplers, full CDs that came with the albums, everything. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.